What if I told you a country in Africa is suing one of the world's most powerful nations for over $100 million? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the explosive fallout from a cancelled asylum deal that has Rwanda and the UK locked in a high-stakes legal battle. And here's the twist. This isn't just about money. It's about a seismic shift in global migration politics. Meet the nation of Rwanda. A small country in East Africa with a population of over 13 million. On January 28, 2026, its government made a bold move that shocked international observers. They filed an arbitration case against the United Kingdom. The claim? That the UK owes them more than $130 million. But here's what nobody's talking about. This money is tied to a scrapped asylum scheme that was once a cornerstone of British immigration policy. For years, the UK government planned to send asylum seekers arriving on its shores to Rwanda for processing. The deal was signed, preparations were made, and then the political winds changed. The scheme was cancelled. But Rwanda says a deal is a deal. They claim the UK is legally bound to pay for the infrastructure and preparations already undertaken. And then, something shocking happened. This isn't a polite diplomatic request, it's a formal legal arbitration. Rwanda is taking the United Kingdom to court. Think about that for a second. A former British colony is now dragging its old colonial power into an international legal dispute over a broken promise. The stakes are enormous. For Rwanda, it's about principle and financial compensation. For the UK, it's about reputation and precedent. Here's the part that will blow your mind. This case lands in a world where the Trump administration in the United States is pursuing its own hardline immigration policies. The global conversation on migration is fracturing. Some nations are building walls, others are signing deals. And Rwanda, a nation that has rebuilt itself from tragedy, is now positioning itself as a player that demands to be taken seriously on the world stage. They're not just accepting a cancelled contract, they're invoicing for it. But if the UK pays, what message does that send? Does it mean any future migration deal comes with a multi-million-dollar cancellation clause? And if they don't pay, what does that do to the UK's credibility when it wants to make deals with other nations? The implications are huge. This is more than a billing dispute. It's a test of international agreements in an increasingly transactional world. Some say Rwanda is right to demand what it's owed. Others say this is a dangerous precedent that turns human lives into ledger entries. The tension is palpable. A $130 million question now sits before an arbitration panel. But here's the final, unanswered question that will keep diplomats up at night. In the brutal calculus of global politics, is a signed deal worth more than the paper it's printed on? Or can powerful nations simply walk away when it's convenient? Do you think the United Kingdom should pay Rwanda the $130 million? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking international news that impacts us all.